Igbo ọma na-ege ntị, anyị na-ekele unu ọzọ. Anyị abịakwukwe n'ọzọ na Eastern News 24. Anyị wetara unu ozi dị oke mkpa from the Biafran PM in exile, Maazị Simon Ekpa. Ịghọtago? Ife ọ pịara na nke ikpeazụ a bụ uppercut ka ọ pịalụ. Breaking news. Breaking news. Everywhere don scatter. The zoo don destroy. Everything as Biafran PM uncovered a shocking thing that will shock the Biafrans. Make sure you listen to the clip. The Odogu PM will be also. Nke ikpeazụ a bụ water promas. Water promas. All right, once again, thank you for joining us. Let's move straight to what we have with you today. All right, over to you, Odogu Commander No Mercy, Maazị Simon Ekpa. Otu onye na-apịawa azụ. A na-asị ka udo dịrị gị. Udo dịrị gị ọfụma ọfụma. All right, over to you, sir.
The bill to ban protesters in Nigeria. Now, after our broadcast and our post on Twitter revealing that there is a bill to ban protesters, demonstrators in Nigeria, being sponsored by an Igbo man from Imo State. The man have appeared at the Great Chamber of the National Assembly and is crying that he was not aware that the bill has resurfaced again at the National Assembly. And of course, what you should listen to is the response from the Speaker of the House of Representatives for you to know the impunity that is going on. And the question you should be asking yourself in the first place is, what prompted an Igbo man to begin to sponsor a bill to ban and prohibit and criminalize protesting in Nigeria? You are going to know that he is being sponsored by Northerners and probably the people that are allegiance with Islamic State, like Hope Uzodinma from Imo State. Because they have to use somebody else to do it. They can't do it themselves. Today, you hear about the new bill against Christianity in Nigeria. And when you talk, they tell you a Christian is sponsoring it. They have to use a Christian to sponsor it. But let us hear the reaction from this man.
Then the good people of Ayazun Bisesi, the federal constituency, the Speaker, I'm from Imo State. Mr. Speaker, I want to bring a very important issue to your notice. I noticed yesterday in the other paper that a bill which I moved sometime in July, precisely on the 6th of July, was listed on the other paper of yesterday without my knowledge. Mr. Speaker, you know that if one is listing a bill or a motion, we will write to you and you endorse it before listing. So I was shocked yesterday to see this same bill being listed on the other paper of yesterday, which I never authorized. I don't know the intention of listing this bill again. You know the controversy this bill generated. So I would like you to investigate how this particular bill came to the other paper, because I never authorized listing of any bill. I don't need the intention of listing the bill again. That is my personal position, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
What was this bill?
The bill is Criminal Code Act Amendment HB 1482. The bill seeks to cure mob action in Nigeria, but if you recall, it was twisted that it was to jail protesters. So I don't know the intention of this bill being released again on the other paper after I've written to the House that I'm withdrawing the bill, and the bill was withdrawn. So I don't know how it came into the other paper again. So I want you to investigate how this bill came into this other paper again, Mr. Speaker.
But you don't think your explanation at that time that quoted or misrepresented, you don't think that is sufficient? You just don't want the bill anymore?
Yeah, I wrote to the House that I'm withdrawing the bill. My worry here is that how did the bill resurface into the other paper again? Because I never authorized it. How did it come back to the other paper? I never authorized for the bill to be listed on the floor of the House again. So that's my worry. So I think
what may have happened was you wrote to the House, but you did not formally withdraw the bill on the floor.
No, I did.
You did?
Yes.
hearing it? Now, what you should be asking yourself is that who and the way the Speaker of the House of Representatives was responding to him already shows he has the knowledge of why the bill was brought to his table. Again, it shows that he has the knowledge. He was the one probably masterminding the bringing back the bill, why the sponsor of the bill was not notified. And of course, what led to him coming to cry is because, we posted it and he's from Imo State. So, you know what that means. We posted it and he is from Imo State. What made this man to even think of sponsoring the bill in the first place? Who are those tribes that has been dealt with in Nigeria that ordinarily should be protesting? Who else? Biafra people. Igbo speaking part of Biafra. So now, what will make this man, who is an Igbo man, to be the person to sponsor a bill against protesting in Nigeria? When in the actual sense, the people that can protest are the Igbos alone, because other tribes are feeling that, they have been defeated. Only the Igbo Biafrans that are not been defeated in Nigeria today. I'm telling you the fact. So they have to use somebody to do it. Okay? The latest today is this particular bill to regulate set standard for Christian practice. It passes second reading at Senate. The same thing. But you know what is going to shock you? What is going to shock you is that when you look at the sponsor of this bill, he is a Christian from Adamawa State. A Christian from Adamawa State. It is not to regulate Islamic study. It is not to regulate how Shia and Sunni are killing each other in Nigeria. It is not to regulate all those things, but rather a bill to regulate the practice of Christian. To regulate the standard for Christianity. Yet, the bill is not being sponsored by a Muslim. Listen to me, because some of the things some of you don't know. If you ask now, they will say to you, oh, it's being sponsored by a Christian. Because they have to use a Christian to sponsor it. Yet, these are the people who will be crying off. They are, oh, nobody is talking when Christians are being butchered in Zamfara. Nobody is talking when Christians are being butchered in Kaduna. Nobody is talking because they have to use Christians to fight you. Diplomatically. Now let us go and read. Bill to regulate set standard for Christian practice passes second reading at the Senate. A bill seeking to create a national center for Christian education to regulate and set standard for practice of Christianity in Nigeria has passed the second reading at the Senate. The bill was sponsored by Senator Binos Yaroe, representing Adamawa South Senatorial District. Yaroe claimed that the center, when established, would aid in resolving the country's inappropriate practice of religion, which according to him had in the past led to issues. Now tell me, what issues have practice of Christianity led to in Nigeria? Has it led to creating Boko Haram? Has the practice of Christianity in Nigeria led to the creation or formation of ISWAP? Was it the Christian religion that led to the banditry? Was it the Christian religion that led to the killing of people and those killing people in Kaduna State? Was it the people that, was it Christianity that are propelling those, displacing people in Benue State, killing people in IDP? The answer is no. If the answer to all these questions is no, why then regulating Christianity become an issue to a Christian from Adamawa State? The answer is simple. It is the Islamization agenda. They have to use a Christian to do it. want to attack Ndi Igbo, they have to use an Igbo man to do it. Igbo people like Peter Obi, or Joseph Okalo, and so. Now, weighing in on the discussion, Senate Itefanis Guyang of the Plateau North is another Christian. Plateau North is another Christian. Senatorial district argued that improperly practiced religion has fostered radicalism. Now, who is being radical in Nigeria? Which religion is being radical in Nigeria? Is it the Christian religion or is it the Muslim religion? So why are they now telling you about improperly practiced religion has fostered radicalism? I want to ask you listening to me today, who is being radical in Nigeria? Which of the religion? Is it Christian or Muslim? And if it is Muslim that is being radical in Nigeria, why then are the Christians be the one to sponsor some kind of amendment or for the government to control the practice of Christianity? The answer is simple. They have been paid to do this, because the Muslim cannot come and tell you how to study and how to practice your religion so that you know have a radicalism. So between the Christian and the Muslim in Nigeria, who are those that you can be called, which of the religions can be called to be practicing like radicalism? Is it the Christian or is it the Muslim? And if you are sincere to yourself and answer that question, and your answer has to be Muslim, why then are you talking about fostering radicalism in Christianity? And it's being sponsored by Christian. If you are watching us from Twitter, we urge you to join us on Enter Biafra. Thank you very much. Join us on Enter Biafra to continue to listen to this broadcast. We're going to cut it off from Twitter. A lot of people are watching in Twitter already. Join us on Enter Biafra. And the reason we are calling you to join Enter Biafra is so that you will know how to use Enter Biafra in case we are not available on any other social media in the nearest future. Right. So ask yourself, if it is about fostering radicalism, which of the religion have fostered radicalism? Is it the Christian or is it the Muslim? Of course, you know the answer. And if the answer is Muslims, why are you focused on Christianity? Goyang noted that religion could be a source of strength and national solidarity if followed properly, adding that the bill, when established, will create a curriculum for Christian education. Senator Abba Moro, who also spoke, said the bill was apt, given that some gangsters or from youngsters had been duped by radical religious figures. When they are talking about being duped by radical religious figures, when you are hearing religious, you think that they are talking about all the religion. You think they are talking about Muslim, Islamic, and and Christians. No, you think they are talking about those worshiping other gods and all that. No, when you hear religion, they are talking about that particular Christianity that is telling you not to kill. The Christianity that is preaching love and peace. The Christianity that is telling you do not hurt one another. The Christianity that is telling you you must forgive. The Christianity that is telling you you must love your neighbor as yourself. The Christianity that is telling you to help one another. That is the Christianity they are talking about when they talk about religion. They are not talking about the religion that is telling you if somebody did not what you are believing, kill him. They are not talking about amending the religion that is teaching you have to go to Benue, to Biafra land and kill all of them, conquer them. They are not telling you about that kind of religion, but they are telling you about a religion that is preaching peace, love, prosperity. Whether they are duping you or not. No. I just want you people to understand that Islamization is now in the top gear. The way Biafra liberation is on top gear is the same way the Islamization of Nigeria is now on top gear. So let us read. Moro maintained that the misinterpretation of Quran and the Bible was a contributing factor to some of the nation's problem. How does misinterpretation of Quran and Bible be the major factor of Nigeria problem? Say Quran. Bible is not telling you that you must go and kill for somebody when a person refuses to join Christianity. But Quran is teaching that. Bible is not telling you that when you keep up people, you are going to get a virgin, seven virgin on earth, when you go heaven. Christianity is not teaching you that. Presiding over the debate, the Senate President Ahmed Lawan, a Muslim, put the bill to a voice vote, and it passed second reading, which was later referred to the Committee on Education for additional legislative input. And all of you are sitting there shouting, Simon Ekpa is destroying Nigeria. Yes, so I want you to understand that while you are there arguing about Simon Ekpa, they have already perfected their plan. And the next thing is to begin to lock your church. You are going to wake up one Sunday to go to church. They come with court injunction. They say, they have enacted this into law. And you'll be asking, how did it happen? But they will tell you, but you have a representative at the National Assembly. You have your representative. Go and complain to your senators. Go and complain to your House of Representative members. Go and complain to your governors. When you know that the governors have no power, they are helpless. When you go to your senators, they are also helpless, because they are the people that have used to pass this bill, and you are there shouting one Nigeria. When they say the Senate President put it into voice vote, who are the majority at the National Assembly? Is it the Christians or is it the Muslims? I am asking you, who are the majority at the National Assembly? So if there is any bill they brought against Christianity, you think that you are going to see the highest loud voice? I am asking you. Are you going to hear the loudest voice like, okay, do we vote this? Kneel. Do we vote this? Yes. Which voice is going to be the largest? Of course, the loudest. Of course, it's the Muslim voice, because they are the majority at the National Assembly. Now, I will take you back again to the Igbo man who now sponsored the bill to ban protest. The same thing, they have used him. But you know when they used him? 2021. Today, the game have changed. And he knows the implication of such bill that is going to be against Igbo and against Biafra. Today, he is now running kitty kata kata at the National Assembly that he did not sponsor the bill again. He has withdrawn the bill. Listen to him.
Then the good people of Anyazun Bisezi, the federal constituency, the Speaker, I'm from Imo State. Mr. Speaker, I want to bring a very important issue to your notice. I noticed yesterday in the other paper that a bill which I moved sometime in July, precisely on the 6th of July, was listed on the other paper of yesterday without my knowledge. Mr. Speaker, you know that if one is listing a bill or a motion, will write to you and you endorse it before listing. So I was shocked yesterday to see this same bill being listed on the other paper of yesterday, which I never authorized. I don't know.
It was listed without his knowledge. They went where it was and digged it out. Okay, let us push it, because after all, it's an Igbo man that brought it before. So now let us dig it out and see whether it is going to go through the backyard and skate through. Now, they cannot even say, let us, be bold enough to bring one and Marjorie to sponsor the bill. They can't do it. They have to go and dig the one that Igbo man have withdrawn, because they know 29 May is coming, and the P2B that is deceiving people, they thought he's going to be protesting. So let them quickly do something to ban protest in Nigeria. And these are the kind of bills that will pass the first reading, second reading the same day or the same week. Now, the person that sponsored the bill came to say he was not consulted. He has not given approval. And if they have sent him out of the of the this thing, maybe when the thing was being read, he was not even part of it. They must have sent him out to America. That's how they do it. They will say, come, we want you to go and represent National Assembly in America. They will look for one stupid seminar in America and give him money and say, go and represent us. We have selected you. While he will be there, they will be reading the second reading at the National Assembly. That's how they deceive Ekpa and all of them.
The intention of listing this bill again, the controversy this bill generated. So I would like you to investigate how this particular bill came to the other paper, because I never authorized listing of any bill. I don't need the intention of listing the bill again.
He is asking somebody who already taken side and started faulting him that he did not withdraw it on the floor of the National Assembly. He's telling the person to go and investigate. He's telling the person who is an accomplice in bringing the bill without his consent to go.
All right, thank you once again for joining us today at Eastern News 24. I see Megachukwu Kabia Magozi unu ise ọnụ fuku o si aga na ya bụ odogwu na-emekwa ife iji kpọọ ya odogwu maka ị na-ada n'ife ya afụrịrị ụzọ. The odogwu Commander No Mercy Maazị Simon Ekpa nke ikpeazụ a bụ wọtọwọtọ promas ka ị na-ada anụkwa ife akwụnye na-afụ ụzọ. Alright, thank you once again for unveiling this shocking secret to us, and we say may Ekachukwu Kabia bless you in all Biafra will come. Ise. Alright, make sure you stay tuned and don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe. Daalụ ndị ụmụ Chukwu, daalụ nke emesianụ ụmụ Chineke, daalụ.